What up, YouTube? Brian Grizzly here. I started to think about what type of videos I want to do now, and I want to do like a maintenance part of how to take care of your bike. And today is mostly going to be just washing your bike. So I got 3 ways of doing it. I'm gonna do one on my own bike, 2014 Yamaha FZ6R. The other way is going to be with this bike, my old BMW F800 ST. And the last one is going to be on this KLR. My dad just came back from college and it is filthy. Like, filthy. So I'm going to do... Here, I'll show you. Like, all the little crevices are filled with dirt. Like, this bike is dirty. The rims are all filled up. So I'm gonna get set up. First one with my Yamaha is gonna be with just a simple hose with the foam gun. Then I'll do one with the foam cannon, which is this thing. Then I'll do a dry wash. So if you don't want to get your bike wet, but your bike cannot be like filthy like the KLR, obviously. So one like the BMW where it's just dusty and stuff, I'll show you how to do a dry wash. So the way that I'm going to show you is just a way to have the least amount of scratches on your bike caused by a wash. So with what I have, I'll show you 3 ways of doing it. I'm going to do the first one with the foam cannon, which needs just the hose. Then one with the pressure washer for the foam cannon with the heavy duty one. And a dry wash with the BMW. Alright, so I'm back. So this is what I need for a medium level wash. So first step, rinse. With the foam cannon and the hose, just clamp it in and it holds. I use it on setting 0, so I don't know if you can see it. Setting 0, and then just foam it, and then let the foam drip down. Now it's fully empty, and then you wait a minute or 2 for the foam to like drip off. I'll show you. As you can see, the foam just like drips off and brings most of the dirt off of the bike, which helps a lot. So there's the big ass bubble there. So pretty much the foam, what it does, it brings most of the dirt, well, the loose dirt off of the bike, so when you use the mitt, there's that much less dirt to scratch the bike. Obviously, every time that you wash a bike, there's a risk of putting a little bit of scratches, even if they're like, even if they don't even show, but they're still there. So yeah, this is step 1, foaming up. Well, step 1, rinse. Step 2, foam it up and wait a minute or 2 for the foam to drip. This one drips pretty fast, so I'm all ready to do to rinse it. Then step 3, rinse again. Step 4, the spray. I'll show you that in a second. And step 5, mitt. Step 6, rinse. Step 7, blow dry off. And then step 8, quick detail with the same spray that we used for before we used the mitt. Then we spray with this. Again, this, what it does, brings the dirt off of the surface, so when I pass the mitt after, you don't rub the dirt on the paint or the plastic or the stickers, depending on the bike that you have. So just a quick spray over, and then moving on to the next step. Again, this is just for the paint and plastic. For rims, engine guards, engine area, chain area, like there's no point to it. And then the buckets, clean, soapy. Now for my bike, I'm picky with the mitts, so I use more than one mitt. I use one mitt for plastics and gas tanks, seat, but then everything that's rim, chain, engine guard area, I change mitts. A dirtier mitt where I don't really care for scratches, but I still do the same process so that there's the least amount of chance for scratches. So this I'm going to just put it in the clean bucket for now. Now I just use a plain mitt for the rest. Now this bike is washed. Now I just need to rinse it off, dry it, blow dry it off, and there you go. Done. Now moving on to the next step, which is drying with air. Now what I use, and you don't need to do every single step that I do. Usually what I do is I foam it up and I bring the mitt directly on it, because this bike is rarely dirty. But this is a step-by-step for if your bike's really dirty, and if you want the least amount of scratches per wash. Now just air dry it. Plugs. Then again, the air is not perfect, but it takes most of the water out. So now I use this with a rag, which gives a little layer of wax and a nice finish to the bike. So I'll do this quickly, and I use a different rag for rims, and yeah, then I'll show you the finish of it. There we go. Got a clean bike now. The rims are nice and clean. It's all clean. No bug splatter, no nothing. A little bit of water there, but it's always hard to get it. So there we go. This is a foam gun wash. for my bike. I'm gonna do BMW, but actually I'm gonna do the BMW after. I'm gonna do KLR now. It's filthy, even though I don't want to fucking do it. I'm gonna do KLR now. I'm gonna put my bike inside, switch to KLR out, prep the pressure washer for the foam cannon, and we're good to go.